Al pals, this is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friends. The film, the 1984 sci-fi comedy horror film cult classic Night of the Comet. God, I love this movie. That is the film The Friend. Tonight, joining me for this special Friday night presentation, Mr. Deleted Scenes. How are you doing, sir? And I'm so used to saying, "What you drinking?" What you drinking?
I got some sweet tea.
Sweet tea. I have. I right now I have some peach tea. I haven't switched over. It's so early in the night. I haven't switched to my diet Mountain Lion. Still on not on a significant sale almost this week, but it's still, it's $1.50 less to get a 12 pack. So I go with the store brand, which really is just as good. But yes, Night of the Comet. What a fun motion picture. I was telling Deleted Scenes back in the green room before we went on that I'm going to try to do more things on opposite weeks of my films with friends. So the Fridays before Netters Networks week for doing a film, I'm going to try to do something, be it a film, be it more episodes of Robert of Sherwood, which is strictly on Aged Boomers call when he's able to do that, or maybe a live stream. I don't know. Just want to do a little bit more. And since we're getting close to Halloween, I want to do something with a little bit of a horror aspect to it. And I was going, well, I could pull out an old classic, and then I don't know where I saw it, but like Night of the Comets kind of flew into my radar, and I thought, that's it. That'd be a nice, fun film to do. It's got the horror aspect with the comet zombies, which was actually one of the working titles for the film early on, and Deleted Scenes was has graced me with his presence once again, and I'm so glad. Let's see who is here with us. We've got Lady Mist. Thank you for joining in so far, and Deleted Scenes, of course, is saying hi to Lady Mist. Daniel Heron is still working, but wanted to say hi. I invited the Birdman, Daniel Heron, to join us tonight, but he said he's kind of busy at work trying to get some stuff done, and basically making money is more important than watching a film sometimes, and I cannot blame him at all. So I hopefully some other week, if he gets done a little early, we can get him in here. So I have pinned at the top, for those who are wondering, Pluto has the film video on demand for free. All you gotta do is go to the Pluto link there and wait a couple seconds, and the film is kind of available there, so you can watch it, and it should be there even if you see this later. That should still be available, so or until it's not, I guess. So I instead of running the Cosme, I thought we could do that. Cosme, I can do it, but it's a little logistically a little harder. But I think the Pluto thing is good. I don't think they have ads. I know. What's the other one? Tubi TV also has the film. They have ads, so you might have to freeze when an ad comes up, and then join us kind of as we were in progress kind of deal. But those are two ways to watch the film if you don't have the film yourself. Why wouldn't you have this film, though? Back in 1984, I was young, 19? Yeah. I was a 19-year-old kid, and man, this film hit squarely in my wheelhouse. Cute girls, zombies, sci-fi. It really hit all my buttons. How about you, deleted scenes? What's your history with this film, if any?
My history with this movie, actually, believe it or not, is rather minimal. I do remember it being in theaters. Um, didn't see it at that time that I recall. If I did,
Mhm.
I've blanked out on it completely. I'm more familiar with it running on cable,
Yeah,
so that's kind of really where I remember it the most.
yeah, I was trying to. I'm not sure if I saw it in the movie theater. Uh, because back when I was 19, we only had two two theaters that ran first run films. And when I say theaters, I mean screens. There was one theater, one screen, like the olden days. Uh, we thought where I live, it's a very rural area. I live in the southern Maryland. For people who are I've mentioned it before, in a county called St. Mary's County. It's the little bit down there between the Patuxent and the Potomac. It looks like um, the what's the little piece that gets taken out the appendix of Maryland almost, but but back in the olden days, it was a big deal when we got a 6-screen theater. We thought we had hit the jackpot. You couldn't tell us nothing. But before that, we had 2 big theaters that held a lot of people, but it just had the one screen. And I don't think this film made it down here. Uh, but like I think like you and many others, when it hit Showtime and HBO, whichever one it hit, it ran a lot.
Mhm.
It was one of those films that it just ran 2-3 times a day, and you caught it a lot if you were a cable head kind of a guy. So yeah, that's my history with it. Something I'd also like to bring up. Do I hit this just add to the stage this third screen? How do you do that? Or do I have to do anything special?
Uh,
Do I just hit it?
I will need to present the screen.
Okay,
Or I can just bollocks it up like I just did. Hold on.
that might have been me.
I
Hold on.
do know how to do this.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
do I
share
know how to do
screen.
it?
Um,
I think I have to do the share. Where's my share screen at? Am I not seeing it? Am I stupid? I, don't answer that. Okay, is present. Is that it? Present. Share. There it is. Share screen. But it's asking me to share my stream. Window. No. Why isn't it letting me do what I want to? Well, you know what? I have it up, so let me just do it that way.
okay.
Okay, so I'll open it up for those who are in the know. Point. Can y'all see that? Island in the Stars. It is the project that has been. Let me refresh it. Being talked about with Tom Conkle. Last call with Troy Pacelli's had it on. I believe Netter. Did Netter have Tom Conkle on? I am not sure. I know you had him on your After
Yes,
Midnight show last week.
he was on the other side of midnight this past
Other side of
Sunday,
midnight.
along with
Forgive me.
Lucinda Bruce, who is the producer of the film.
Right.
A very fun and informative show. So if anybody might have missed it, get a chance to go back and watch that show.
Right. So this is a film independent of they have grand plans for this thing, but they need the startup money to do it. 66,000 to kind of get the ball rolling even more. It's like you need money to make money. This is how you make more money, is to get a little bit of money at the start. So if you haven't invested, they got about 8 hours, 9 hours to go. 8 hours left. They're almost there. Almost there. They're within $200 of making their initial goal. So please, if you have not done that, please look into doing that. The did you put in the link in the chat? Deleted scenes.
I do not have a wrench.
You don't have a wrench?
I do not.
Why did I ever give you a wrench? What did you do to me that I never gave you a wrench? I don't know. Let me see. I might be able to do it here from StreamYard.
I once brought you on my show. You were not
There it
happy,
is.
and then you said, "Nope, I'm not giving him a wrench." Goodbye.
I will take care of that. Do not worry.
No worries. No
hope
worries.
stick with me a little bit after show, and I'll slip on there and wrench you.
Okay.
I swear.
You're what? No.
Wrench you. I swear I thought I had given you that. Oh well, that's
No worries.
just me.
No worries.
But yeah, if you feel up to it, please. Be a great project. Beautiful designs. Look at their intro video. Vernon Wells,
Please.
who
Yes.
once gave Schwarzenegger all he could take in Commando, and also caused the Power Rangers a lot of problems too. I'll tell you that.
Mhm.
He's a great actor. He is in this as part of the he's part of the production, isn't he? The producers trying to get this
he is also a producer, and he
Yeah.
is going to be one of
And
the
he's
actors in the
one
film.
of the actors. Yeah. He's a cool actor. I like him. So yeah, please do that. Okay, so let me unshare the screen. Stop the screen, and let's get to the movie here. Night of the Comet, 1984. It starts with MGM, and then goes into the film. Basically, what happens when the Earth moves through a comet's tail and just makes everyone kind of dissolve into dust unless you were protected. I've always had this fantasy. What would I do if I were like the last person in the world and there was nobody else here? Part of me wonders how it would be. I don't think I would do too well now being in a wheelchair, but when I was young, I kind of thought about that. So if everybody gets ready, like I said, it's on Pluto for free. Let everybody get synced up there on Tubi with ads. You ready to go?
I have my own. I do have my own copy.
Yep,
So,
as do I.
I'm going to drop this in and fire it up real quick, and
let me know when you're ready.
Then I will be able to properly follow along. For those of you, of course, as Al just said, who do not have your own physical copy, we have two other possible streams up. Tubi and Pluto.
Yeah, so, if those weren't up, and in the future, anybody who's listening to this, or if you're with us now, if in the future there isn't like two good places to watch this, like there is tonight, or even more in some cases, like if it's on YouTube or something, I will do it in Cosme. But I thought since it was readily available outside, and I'm not like Troy. I don't have Troy is blessed with a second computer to run that, and kind of it's just logistically easier. I can do it. It just I hit the wrong thing and the universe stops. Almost literally for me anyway. I've done it before. I've reset the movie. I've blanked out the movie. So yeah, I try to avoid that. So, but in the future, any movies that nobody else has, I'll be putting on Cosby. Let me take a sip of stuff here. You almost ready?
Just about. It's booting up right now.
Okay. Just
I have the menu page right up here. I'm going to hit setup. I'm going to get myself some subtitles on so I'm not disturbing the main feed with the background noise of the film, so we don't get yeeted.
Yeah. I'm not really worried about that. I'm not monetized. They are welcome to anything I would make from this video.
Okay.
At this point, anyway. No, that's the one thing about just
Oh,
having the MP4 is I don't have unless I had an was it MKV file,
mhm.
which sometimes has more embedded in it, like alternate things like a Hindi version or a French version or one of that. Latino Slant, welcome, welcome.
Hello, Paulie.
We are doing Night of the Comet. Once Deleted Scenes gets himself straight. It is
I,
on
I
Pluto TV for free,
mhm.
video on demand. It's also on Tubi with commercials. So
Now,
it's easily seen. Yeah,
just so we are synced, Al. Does your
yeah.
copy start with the MGM logo or with
Yes,
the? It does.
it starts with MGM and then it goes into some weird little AR looking thing.
Okay. Okay. So do you want me to start at the MGM logo or the second
Yeah, I've
logo?
got, let's see here. Okay, I'm at 3 seconds in and the logo just has appeared.
Okay.
The
So
lion has not roared yet. You almost with me?
yeah. You said you're at 3 seconds.
I'm at 3 seconds. Lion has not roared. Literally, MGM's just appeared, and
Okay.
the lion looks like he's got a roar about to go.
Ready when you are, sir.
Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Roar.
All right. Night of
Get
the
another one.
Comet.
Roar. Yeah. Retro go where. Here's that little weird AR. I think it's AR. Atlantic Releasing Corporation. That is very 80s. That's the one awesome thing about this film. It is very 80s.
Mhm.
I must admit, though, my little intro video, I didn't use the music from the film because I got a little nervous about doing that. I did it a few
Yeah.
times. Oops, here's the exposition. Ooh, ominous. Night of the Comet. Robert Beltran of Star Trek Voyager.
Mhm.
Kelly Maroney, 80s cutie.
Who also follows me on Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sharon Farrell, Mary Warrenoff, and of course Jeffrey Lewis.
Yep. Ooh, is that Nathan's hot dogs? I love the comment. Oh, Lisa Lang, Devin Erickson, people. I always like saying stuff that's on the screen to let people know where I'm at. Don't panic. It's completely safe. Was it The Man Who Loved Women? I remember that movie. That's Burt Reynolds.
Ah, yeah.
That's a good film.
I remember this guy from Barney Miller.
Oh yeah,
He,
he's
he,
he's
had,
a
he had
great
like
character.
a recurring character on there.
Great character actor.
Yeah.
Always playing like that grumpy old guy or the grumpy
He's a
cop.
grumpy guy. Yeah.
Tempest. I used to love Tempest. Very Or Catherine Stewart or Catherine Mary Stewart, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She, I remember her from, I believe, Days of Our Lives. You know, say what you will about modern day video games, you can't beat the coolness that is the '80s arcade games.
Nah, I'd rather play an '80s arcade game, to be honest.
Definitely, definitely. Walk the house. I would like to say congratulations. Islands in the Stars has funded.
Let me refresh. Outstanding. Yes,
Yeah.
we did it, folks. Island in the Stars is funded with a little bit of room to spare, too.
Yeah.
Well done, folks. Well done. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you
Uh,
to everyone who
I
donated.
love the fact that she is upset that she doesn't have every top 10 score. DMK. Who is DMK? Will we find out? I
Will we
believe
find
we
out?
may.
Yeah. And hello, Continuum Chronicles. CK, good to see you.
Hey, CK, how's it going, my friend? Yep. We're at Night of Comet. It's on Pluto. And if you join us, we're at 5 minutes, 31 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 10 extra bucks. Yep. Things are hot when you're in that projector. Very inexpensive.
Another
He's Mr.
character. Yeah.
He's Mr. Charming. You're worth more than 15 bucks. There's Kelly Maroney. I think I mentioned later on she ends up in a cheerleader outfit pretty much throughout the rest of the film. And she actually
Yeah.
kept two of them. And then played another cheerleader in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Mm-hmm. And to CK, if you go to Pluto TV, I believe Pluto TV is running without ads.
Current time index, we are at 7:33, 34, 35. Awesome. I'm hoping the Pluto thing works out. Let me know how it goes because it's why I'm not running Cosme. Awesome. What a lovely family relationship.
Mm.
I never have trouble with Pluto running ads for me. I guess my ad killer is better. Whoa! Ah!
Oh, damn.
I think you might be a little behind me. Yeah, Sheriff Farrell's not bad. Is not a bad looking woman. CK, definitely not. I always like the way they do give the sky a little bit of color, but it always reminds me of Damnation Alley. Do you remember? Have you ever seen that?
Hmm.
Deleted scenes?
Yeah.
Have you seen Damnation Alley?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I love the sky effects that they have in there. Oh, yeah. See, it's so Damnation Alley. I love it. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Uh-oh, not feeling too well.
Nope.
Are you at the sunlight?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
So I love the red tint they give this film from here on out. All the clothes on the ground.
Yeah. Just jump cut and it's happened.
There was a series on, I think it was History Channel, um, that examined what would happen if like when I think it's like when humans disappear or something.
Hmm.
That was the concept. Was like, what if suddenly man just ceased to exist? What would happen to the Earth? Like in the first few days, then months, a couple of years, and it just showed the gradual decay of everything we have made. Very fascinating. Oh man, look at all the food. Of course, they alluded to that 65 million years ago, this is what happened to the dinosaurs. Those are a sweet pair of shoes right there, man. The white shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on. Yeah, she was on Days of Our Lives as Kayla Brady in the early '80s.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Nighthawks, Last Starfighter.
Mm-hmm. Night Flyers.
Yeah, is that the space movie?
Yeah.
That's a cool one. I've got to revisit that. It's been so long.
I like it. I get why the cast doesn't, because I saw that one again recently, and about halfway through it does kind of repeat itself.
Yeah,
know?
but
But
it stars Michael Praed, the guy who played Robin
yeah.
Hood,
Mm-hmm.
and Lisa Blunt's in it. Oh, Michael DeMars. Yeah, I'll have to.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in forever, so I revisit it on my own one day. Space zombie.
Whoops.
Clark Gable, Gene Harlow, Red Dust. Yeah, I'd say she's a bit obsessed with this game. There's a Beastmaster poster. I recognize the ring on it.
Mm-hmm. Tommy escaped from New York. Let me see. I'm trying to see what some of the other ones are.
One of these days, and sooner than later, I have told myself I'm going to get a Star Wars A poster, like the original. I mean, a reprint. I don't need an original, but the original artwork, the episode A. I mean, the poster A. That's my favorite Star Wars poster. Jeez, a bloody wrench. I like the fact she hasn't seen anybody.
No.
Hasn't got a clue yet.
No.
That something's wrong. Nice motorcycle. I will sadly never ride a motorcycle. not just because of physical limitations, but because of a promise I made
Ah.
to a friend of mine's mother a long time ago. A friend of mine was killed in a motorcycle accident, and his mother made me promise never to ride a motorcycle, and I made that promise. But maybe he wants to hurt you. Have you ever thought of that? And if anybody is wondering, the working title for the film was All You Teenage Mutant Comet Zombies. You know, sometimes working titles are just so much better than the actual title. One of the best cases, Snakes on a Plane,
Yeah.
was actually just a working title, and they never thought of anything better. So they just called it Snakes on a Plane. And it's a Benz. Decent battery life. I like the fact that she obeyed the traffic light.
Yeah.
You know, she might have made a good Sarah Connor.
She might have. Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
Yeah. She had that look, and with the, and of course, with the screaming guitar in the background, kind of had that feel. Well, you got two, make it four, put it together. But yeah, you're walking around this dusty town and realize what you're breathing in are people.
Yeah.
It's people.
It's people. They didn't change the recipe.
They said they would, but they didn't. That's a classic Saturday Night Live sketch.
Yeah. Phil Hartman.
God rest his soul. Yeah, Soylent Green. We'll have to watch that one day. Might have to put that on next year sometime.
Yeah.
Or a Friday night. Because we've already got the first four for next year ready.
Oh, nice.
And one for March. I know one for March because Evelyn Hampton will be joining us for another monster film.
Hmm.
So I'm going to make
Just
March Monster March. Gorgo, by the way.
right on.
I love a girl with an overbite.
Hmm.
Kelly Maroney just has that little bunny rabbit overbite thing happening.
Yeah.
It's just so adorable. Nice little shot on those cute little legs. She was a perfect for a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Kelly Maroney.
And if you need a few minutes after I tell you this, I'll understand. I understand she can still fit into costume.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
CK adores Kelly Maroney too.
Mm,
CHS, the same initials at the school I used to work at. CHS.
nice.
Oh man, you're right, CK. She would have made a great Harley Quinn. Sweet shoes, though. It's funny adding up.
And hello, Orville Nation.
Hi, hello, Real Nation. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I got two sources for the movie, Pluto and Tubi. If you want to watch along, you have to go there. We're at 26 minutes exactly. Ooh, Toshiba. And big old boom boxes. Oh my God, that's a Ford Fairmont. My mom had a Ford Fairmont. 1979 Ford Fairmont? 79 or 80? Or 82? Ford Fairmont was a nice little car. Very generic. Nice.
And if you're just joining us and you have not yet heard the good news, Island into Stars
Met its funding.
reached its goal, met its funding.
Yep. For the initial stage. Now they got a little bit of cash to work with. And Chipotle. I love that neon dog wagging its tail RCA thing.
Hmm.
She's a snarky little thing. Make sure she wasn't a zombie.
Yep.
Semi dead. Guess it likes its cat like Spiegel likes his fish. Fresh and wriggling. CK said they filmed this on Christmas, according to DVD commentary. Always wondered how the town looks so empty. Ironic that the actor from Voyager shows up right after she says, "Beam me up, Scotty." I know. I miss this time of existence in the 80s. The hair, the clothes. It was a better time.
Simpler times.
And the music, too. I never thought I would sound like my mother. That music those kids listen to today.
Yeah.
Yeah, CK agrees. The 80s really are a better time. For you, yeah, me too. Pretty much anything before 2006 was better for me. That's when I went through all my health stuff with my spinal cord. It's like how the fan man runs his board, I guess. Just starts flipping everything. That's for my friend, the fan man out there, if he ever listens to this.
Hmm.
Gotta love an army brat. Incoming call. I always loved the movie Crawl when when asked what he would wish for, and he goes ignorance. You know, the Cyclops. I kind of dig that about her. She's just kind of ignorant and just is almost accepting of what's happening. She's like, "Oh, I guess I own this." Jedi Bill, there is a Pluto link and a Tubi link at the top. No Cosme, because we had those. If we didn't have those, I would have run a Cosme. Let me know if you need a timestamp. We're at 34:38.
Hey, bro. Nathaniel Arvin. Hello, in the
Hi,
chat.
Nathaniel Arvin. Welcome. Like I said, there's a Pluto link and a Tubi link at the top. Might have a little ad issue, but for the most part, I think Pluto's the easier one.
Timestamp, I've got 35, 55, 56, 57, 58,
Yeah, that's fine.
59,
I'm at
and
I'm at
36.
I'm at 36:03, so I'm about 2 seconds ahead, which is good. That's acceptable.
And hello, Samuel Proctor.
Sam Proctor's getting pizza to DoorDash. I had
Right
DoorDash
on.
earlier tonight. I had Wendy's. I had a Baconator, a large fry, a cookie, and a pumpkin spice frosty because I wanted one. And got $5 back because my order just hit the $20 mark. That's why I got the cookie. I needed an extra dollar. I spent $2 on a cookie to save $5. So I saved about like $2, I think, overall. Ow, math.
The phone cops play hardball, man. Take care, CK.
Oh, take care, CK. Hope family is hanging in there. Zombie cop. Oh,
Let's watch the hands, buddy. Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
timestamp is 38:17:18:19. Once again, 38:23:24:25. Cute blonde is laying down, wiping her face. Now her sister is laying down. She just got up. For those wondering, I am a foot guy a little bit. Hello. The double fake out dream sequence.
All right. My disk is giving me some trouble here, so I've switched over temporarily to Pluto TV. Could I have a timestamp real quick, Al?
Sure. It's 40, 40, 41, 42. 40, 53, 40, 54, 40, 55, 40, 56, 57, 58. But logistically, you think about the comet. Would the entire Earth be affected? Would any of the magnetic fields make into play, like in the extreme south and northern areas? Did they ever do this as a? Did they ever do this as a TV show? This would have made a great TV show. I know that they want to do a remake, but it's actually still in kind of the pre-production phase. Just F buddies. Pluto working out for you, Deleted Scenes?
I think I got my disk working. I'm at 40
Oh,
30.
okay. I'm at 42, 56, 57. Hector and Regina having a nice little heart to heart. Might have to get the soundtrack for this. I'm digging these songs. No super big song, but just some decent little songs. Uh-oh. She's itching. There's something hot about that. The Uzi line was a totally made up by her on the spot, improvised. Director loved it, kept it in. Danny would have gotten us Uzis. Ooh, a little Cain and Abel play on here. Timestamp 45, 26, 27, 28. Once more, that's 45, 33, 34, 35. You better hope you get a lot of diesel accessible for that thing. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. So I always used, like, I always used to fantasize about this scenario. Suddenly, everybody disappeared, and I was the last man on Earth. Had all the vehicles, all the food, but then who would I talk to? Even if there was social media at the time, it'd be dead because there's no social to be media for. That was a weird way to say that. But it worked. Uh-oh. Shoot him. Oh, thanks, Jedi Bill. Yeah, but I guess I'll just have to run Cosme from now on. Be a little logistically or difficult, but I think it'd be easier if everybody had just one place to go. I love it when you find out why these government geniuses are in the state they're in, trying to find out a loss of memory. Mary Warner was in another film that I'm going to have to watch on my channel one day. Death Race 2000.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a fun film.
It is.
David Carradine, Sylvester Stallone. I do kind of feel sorry for her. I mean, as far as they know, like I said, the only guy on Earth wants her sister.
Yeah. Taft. Bakersfield must be destroyed. Yeah, no, sorry.
So what is that for? What?
You never saw The Best of Times?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah. Kurt Russell and
Russell,
Robin Williams.
Yeah, the football movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I proposed to the council that Bakersfield must be destroyed. You know,
I have to bring the town out of lethargy. I always love the lethargy thing. Here we go. See, you get an action horror movie, and 1st of all, with girls as the main leads.
right?
Yeah, you know, They don't do. I guess they never did that before. But instead of a training montage, you get a shopping montage. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's a valid question. Rookie mistake, leaving the guns behind. Oh, thanks, Jedi Bill. Oh yeah, smart move by her, saving ammo. She ain't stupid. Juan maybe a little bit, but oh, poor stuffed animals. Oh, read the timestamp again at 58, 29, 30, 31, 58, 35, 36, 37. Hear that logo there? They're almost like pre-Dharma initiative.
Hmm.
She is feisty. Oh, I was kind of digging the music.
Why though?
The what?
Guys, the world only came to an end yesterday. Why this hostage situation here? It's kind of silly.
So he shoots the hostage. Yeah, you're right. It's like, what is the motivation? Do they reveal the motivation? The mall.
Well, that helps. Well, let me explain the tactical situation to you guys. Mary Warrenoff is playing your voice of reason. You're in trouble. um, Meanwhile, back at the mall. Pimpbot 2000 over here.
The what?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well, he'd be a zombie.
Yeah.
Absolute monument to consumerism. You mean it's a place where there are a lot of stores where people can go buy stuff they need? So he was one crazy MFer.
Hmm. Oh, this is not going to end well.
I don't know. I think it might end well for our intrepid young heroes,
Well, for them, but I'm just saying.
heroines.
So, some other people, I don't think so. No, this is not that movie, sis. I'll stop.
What?
No. That would take far too long to explain. I'll stop.
Oh,
Okay. Moving on.
so they haven't explained what's going on at that base yet.
No. Or why some turn to dust and why some turn to zombies.
Well, what's well, like I said, the base was sealed in. It was built for them to survive. But remember, there's an issue.
I'm at 107.40.
I'm at, I'm at 108
Okay.
exactly. Ah! Don't mess with Barry Warnoff. So yeah, I'm at 108, 27, 28, 29. Ooh, that's a sweet car. Like I said, when you have your choice of cars, make it a good one. Oh, Buick. I had a Buick. First car I ever had was a Buick Century. God, it had a terrible carburetor. The butt heads in the base left the fans on the ventilators going, and that's how the stuff got in. Which is why they're like they've got low exposure. They're going to go slow, but they will go.
Hmm.
I think it was kind of if you were in her situation, would you kill yourself before you turn into a space zombie? A
Well,
deleted scenes?
I might have tried to last a little while longer, but
Yeah.
at least to get back to the base, at least. But when I'm saying long story short is I try to wait until the last possible moment.
Right. But she was talking about how, the mental faculties were starting to fail. I recognize that actress.
Yeah, huh?
Devin Erickson. That was her name.
Oh.
She was a lot of stuff.
Diabetes.
Diabetes. Diabetes. Wilford Brimley. I cannot say it like he did, though. Diabetes. Oops. Blood, the precious blood. I always loved Devin Erickson. I always thought she was a cutie pie. The zombification is building. What a dick move to tell her that. I like how they keep the people in the shadow before revealing if they've like actually zombified or not. Smart move. Now, exactly how fast does turkey crap go through a tin horn? Man, look at those old school computers.
Well, it does have a little Dharma Initiative thing going on there, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it?
The logos, yeah.
What spot are you at? I'm at 120.09, 11, 12, 13.
120, 01, 02, 03.
Yeah. So you're a little behind. So that's all right. That is kind of a sick thing, though, when you think about it. The depths people will sink to survive, even if it means sucking the blood out of innocent people. Hitting a woman, you bastard. He was slapping her just for spite because she got one on him. Surface generator. I love the font on surface generators. It's kind of an odd choice. Very stylized. Heaven. Oh, Santa Claus.
Not the master control switch.
Actually, shit, that girl's very capable. Her dad taught her well. Almost shot. Almost shot her sister. Going to see Santa. That's awesome.
Mm.
Just hook them up to the laughing gas and like leave them there till they disintegrate. I like how they're starting to talk like this. Bye bye, zombies.
Hmm. That was easy.
What do you say?
I said that was easy.
Yeah.
Okay, not quite.
Start the car and go. Here comes the cleansing. So a little rain must fall. And like, My God, you're one of the last kids on the earth and still got adults annoying you. I would not throw all the guns away. Can't cross against the light.
Oh God. No.
What? Uh, and someone else. And the little blonde gets a guy after all. I love that. It's a great car. I have 23 of them. Danny Mason Keener. DMK.
Yep.
I was always kind of like the cutesy little touch to bring in the DMK at the
Yeah.
very end. They sit here like everybody's all happy playing football. They got to think about making food last. How's what happens when the electricity starts to go? I wouldn't worry too much about gas because with all those cars, have an endless choice of automobiles. Not that you would really need to drive too far. Yep, Jedi Bill, DMK from the high scores on
Yep.
Tempest. At least until Regina got rid of him again. Filmed at Raleigh Studios, Hollywood, California. Atari Tempest, touring video game courtesy of Atari. Like I said, no real big songs from this album soundtrack. But I think it was a pretty good collection of songs.
Hmm.
I mean, you had the one "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," which was actually not even done by Cyndi Lauper. It was a remake.
Yep.
Look at that. Robert Beltran. I'm surprised Robert Beltran got top billing. Because I would have given the two girls top billing.
Hmm.
He was probably a bigger name at the time. Or because he was a guy. From Atlantic Releasing Corporation. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Night of the Comet.
Yep.
A fun film indeed. I always thought it, like I said, it just makes me fall in love with Kelly Maroney all over again. She's just such an adorable little cheerleader in this thing. I know it's sad, me being as old as I am, but hey, about the same age now. We're the same age in real life.
Yeah.
So it's not creepy at all.
No.
I would have been the 19-year-old boy fawning over. Was it not? Yeah, 19-year-old boy fawning over her. So nothing wrong with that. How old is she today? Kelly Maroney, the lovely Kelly Maroney, is they does not put her birthday on here. Darn you, Wikipedia. But that's okay. She's old enough. That's all I need to know. But that is tonight's film. Let's run through what's going on in the upcoming week. We do know later tonight at 10 p.m. Last Call with Troy Pacelli is going to be having a special show, a rewatch of the classic horror film The Omen, to celebrate him crossing the 666 subscriber line, which he did a little bit ago. But that's fine, had to finally get around to celebrating that. So he's going to be doing that at 10 p.m. tonight, a little over an hour. Tomorrow night on Netter's Network at 10 p.m., I will be joining Netter and Troy, and we're going to be watching The Conjuring. Great horror film, wonderful for this time of year. All about the Warrens, and so looking forward to that. It's been a while since I've seen that. I saw it. I've only seen it like once, so I'm kind of interested to see it again. So that's going on tomorrow night. Also tomorrow, I'm not sure if he is broadcasting tomorrow, but sometimes the Fan Man will broadcast his Second Cup Cafe anywhere between 11:30, 12:30, whatever he decides. Not sure if he's got one tomorrow, but keep an eye out. Fan Man always does a great little show. He's got a lot of stuff to say. Sunday. Do you usually do a Western on Sunday with Jedi Bill?
We do. Western Cinema Sunday. That is at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. And this week's movie is going to be A Million Ways to Die in the West. We're doing.
I am also doing that rewatch. I'm doing that as a rewatch in February. Nice. So if you catch it there, you catch it with me in February. If you don't catch it, hey, join me. Join me. I think it's the first one. Yeah, my first rewatch in February is A Million Ways to Die in the West, and the second one is The Villain with Kirk Douglas, which is awesome. It's the Funny Frontier in February. That's my alliteration for that. But also you have Unscripted at 8 o'clock. Any special theme or news?
It's going to be a Q&A show. So it's going to go wherever the chat wants to take it.
So if you got the Q, he'll bring the A. And I think everybody, that's a weird way of saying it. So that is Deleted Scenes tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't subscribed to Deleted Scenes, please do so. Of course, a lot of other friends are also linked at the bottom. Some other friends like Jedi Bill, who's joined us here, and anybody in the chat. Go through the chat, subscribe to everybody. That's we're one big happy little family here. The following unscripted tomorrow night at 9, Agent Boomer is going to have the Geeky Geezers. Not quite sure what they're going to be talking about, but I'm sure there'll be some interesting news. SAG-AFTRA is still on strike, so Lord knows when they're finally going to get around with them getting back to work. Until then, we're going to have some god awful reality television. And then after after midnight?
The Other Side of
Midnight.
Midnight.
The Other Side of Midnight. I'm sorry.
Which is 12:05 Eastern, 11:05 Central, and my guest this week will be Sin's Corner.
Awesome. So join Deleted Scenes for The Other Side of Midnight at 5 minutes after midnight tomorrow. Sunday night. Sorry, I was about to say tomorrow night. Sunday night. And in the upcoming week, not quite sure of anything on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Not sure if the Birdman got a new work gig, which might not let him stream on Wednesday nights for a film right now. He is kind of rethinking his streaming schedule, so just keep an eye out on soundtracks with Birdman, friend of the show. So hopefully he'll make some videos here soon. Thursday, Netters Network will do her Thursday things. Not quite sure who she's got this week. I don't know if she had anybody lined up. I think when she was talking the other night. And then we're back around to next Friday. Of course, Tori will have a show. Probably not me, but you never know. Of course, a big event next week, 1 week from tomorrow. Friend of this channel, Professor Geek, is getting married to the lovely, also friend of the channel, Sound Engraver. So everybody can kind of give them their wishes. And the best man at the ceremony is the Fan Man. So it's quite a nice little get together they're having. And I can't make it because I just cannot travel there. I just don't have the means or the physical stamina to travel the 3 hours it would take to get there. But Professor Geek and the Fan Man are coming to visit me. The Geek Stooges will ride together at last. We're all going to be in the same room. I'm so looking forward to seeing Fan Man. I've never met him in person, so really looking forward to that. Is there anything else upcoming this week that you wanted to bring to attention?
Next Friday night for Friday Night Last Call, I'm going to be the special guest bartender for the beginning of Operation Northeast Passage, which is going to be a new series that Troy and Boomer and I are going to be, and Netters, of course. It's going to be the beginning of our new series, and we are going to be rewatching Twin Peaks. We're going to watch the pilot movie on Friday Night Last Call, and then beginning the next Tuesday on the 24th over on my channel, we're going to start watching the series. We're going to do an episode a week until we get to the end, and we're going to do a fire walk with me as well. So stay tuned for that.
Very, very cool. So if you're a big Twin Peaks fan, definitely something to tune into next Friday on Last Call with Troy Pacelli, and then every subsequent Tuesday night. Mm-hmm. What time on Tuesday? So you have a time you're setting?
Right now, either 8 or 8:30. We haven't pinned down a time. but
To
it's
be determined.
to be determined. But right now it looks like 8 or 8:30. Yeah.
Like, and also as we mentioned at the beginning, the link is up there on Indiegogo. Islands in
Mhm.
the Stars, which is an Australian sci-fi adventure film, independent. They still got 6 hours left. They have met their goal, but if you want a chance to get a little piece of this film, get a whatever level, even to the point where you get your name on IMDb, which
Mhm.
is kind of a cool concept. So it's a film that they are producing. It could be a while before it's actually made, but it's film's got to start somewhere.
And they're
Described as Pirates of the Caribbean meets the
yeah.
original Star Wars. That sounds very cool, and the production design looks great. So check that out once again. Yeah, let me put. I'm going to put that in again. If anybody who um,
Right.
hasn't
Uh,
funded, go for it. And Bill, even if you just believe in it, throw a little bit of
yeah.
money at it. Get some.
There's still 6 hours left. So
Yeah, there's a lot. I
jump on
mean,
in.
there's a lot of bad films out there. This is a chance to kind of get a piece of a good one that's kind of coming up. So
Mhm.
we'll see. But it's nice to see that they have been fully funded. Like I said, as for me, I'm going to try to do something like this every other week, which will be the Friday after my Films with Friends Saturday night slot. So it'll be a special Friday thing every other week, depending on whatever the mood hits, time of
Mhm.
year. And if Boomer's available to watch Robin Hood, because we're still watching the 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 classic '80s Robin of Sherwood, one episode at a time. Still got a couple few seasons of that left to do. Want to thank Deleted Scenes for joining me for Night of the Comet. It was
You're
such a
welcome.
pleasure to have you here. Like I said, if you have subscribed to Deleted Scenes, please do so. His link is down below. Uh, and do you have any final words for people?
All right, I will go out with my usual closer. Well, number one, I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here. Anybody who
Definitely.
watches the replay and those lurking in the back, because there's always one or two, which is quite all right as long as you enjoyed the show. If you were able to follow along, I hope you enjoyed the movie, cult classic from the '80s. So yeah, um, take care. Stay strong because this is how we win.
You can't beat a cute cheerleader running from zombies. Uh,
Certainly not.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, keep tabs on my channel for more reviews, rewatches, and rambles in the weeks and months to come. I hope you give this a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Share it around to your friends. And until next time, find something fun to watch. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. God bless you all, my Al pals, one and all.